Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and thank you so much for being here with us for another video today, guys. We have something awesome for you today. If you guys don't recall, I actually have a link down below. If you don't, there's a video where we actually call around and talk to dealers across the country. We actually talked to one on the East Coast, we talked to one in the South, and then in a video before that, we even talked to more. And what we were doing in those videos is we were wanting to get an idea of what silver is going for, in these local shops across the country, in different parts of the country, and, to see what's going on and get some insight. And so we did. We got quite a bit of insight, especially in the last video where we talked to the one in North Carolina, one down in Texas, and man, they shared a lot of information with us, and we were so glad that they did. So one of the things that the guy from Texas actually brought up, he was talking about his wholesale prices, and not just silver, but also gold. And, he actually got up his wholesale dealer sheet and he was, sharing the information with us over the phone. And I thought that was very interesting to hear some of that. So after the video got played back by a bunch of people, I got a message in Discord with a copy of one of these sheets. And I'm like, wow. And so I went on Google and I did a Google search and I easily found the sheet as well, just by a quick Google search. So, he posted it in one of the Discord rooms. Either way, our Discord link is down below if you want to get in there, but I'm not going to share it on this video because I did actually reach out to the company that produces the sheet and ask them for permission to use it in a video, and they unfortunately turned me down. That's totally okay. That it is definitely their property, and that is okay for them to do that. But what I figured we would do is I would go ahead and compile some numbers and just show you what the wholesale numbers are on some items, on my own thing. And so that's what we're going to go ahead and do in this video. And really quick, before we get into it, if you like videos like this, if you like videos about silver stacking, gold stacking, and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click my bell so you don't miss my future notifications. Okay guys, so let's get into it. We are going to go ahead and start with gold. So I put this sheet together to share with you guys right there on the screen. We can actually look at the full raw numbers. Now, when I looked at the sheet, it was dated Wednesday, February 10th, 2021, and spot price was $18.42 at the time that the sheet was produced. And as you can see, guys, just looking at the sheet, for example, 2021 1-ounce gold eagles, $1,970.94. Remember, this is not what they're selling this to the public for. This is what the dealers are paying in wholesale prices. That 1970.94 equates to 7% over spot for a 1-ounce gold eagle, whether it's a 2021 or a previous year. 7% over spot is what the dealer is paying to the wholesaler before he even gets a chance to turn it around. Now, of course, they can still buy silver and gold across the counter from people that walk into their shop, and certainly they will pay less than what they have to pay to the wholesalers, because otherwise, why would they even buy it across the counter when they could just order it from the wholesaler when they need it? So they are going to pay less across the counter. Most of the shops, the information that I got from the shops that we were talking, though, were paying, relatively strong for a local shop, and I thought that was fantastic. But again, I wanted to share with you these wholesale prices. So again, we're looking at 7% over spot for 2021 gold eagles 1 ounce, previous year as well. It doesn't matter, same thing. Now, if you look at the half-ounce gold eagle at $1,031.10, that equates to 10% over spot. And then the quarter ounce 2021 equates to 14% over spot, and then 12.5% for the previous years. That's a huge number. And then if you look at the 1/10 ounce gold eagle, that is 19% over spot. At $18.42, the dealer is paying 19% before he even gets a chance to turn around and sell it out the door and make a profit on it. And keep in mind, when he buys this, the numbers may drop before they get to him, because the shipping delays right now are 3 to 5 days and up. Some businesses are a couple of weeks before they actually ship out your orders. And that the same's going on the wholesale side of the market. When the dealers have to order from the wholesalers, they are waiting. They're not getting these right away like they are used to. And then if I had some other miscellaneous gold that I put up there, 1-ounce maples at 1907 for 2021s or previous years, which is plus 65, just kind of a raw number. The same for Cougarans. 2021 buffaloes, though, are 9.5%, putting them at $2,016.99. Yes, the dealer is paying $2,016.99 before he even gets a chance to sell it to anyone across the counter. And then, of course, you have the previous date buffaloes, a little bit cheaper at 1988, and the 1-ounce kangaroos at 1901. So, like I said, these are the numbers that the dealers are paying to one of the biggest wholesalers in the country. I mean, these guys are one of the biggest wholesalers in the country, and that's what the dealers are paying to them before they even get a chance to sell it out the door. So, as you can see, they're not just buying, they're not just marking this stuff up to make more money. And one of the guys literally said, he said, actually right now we are making less. Their margins are smaller because they are paying so much across the counter. At the same time, they're trying to keep the numbers low because they don't want it to look bad on them that the premiums are so high. So I know a lot of you are here for silver. Of course, I put a silver sheet together. So let's check out the silver sheet. And here we go, guys. We have the silver sheet up. So as you can see, 2021 Eagles at 35.24. That equates to spot plus 8. So dealers are paying 8 over spot to get silver Eagles before they even have a chance to sell it across the counter. Even previous year silver Eagles at 34.74 is 7.50 over. You have Maple Leafs at 33.74, which is 6.50 over. Previous years at 33.24, which is 6 over. These are 6, 6.50, 7.50, 8. Those are what I know I keep repeating myself, but I just want to make sure you understand that this is what the dealers are paying before they get a chance to sell it. And then you have Silver Britannias at 31.19, Philharmonics at 31.19, Koalas and Kookaburras at 31.64, which actually isn't a bad price right now if you compare it to the other stuff, because the Kookaburras and the Koalas actually come in capsules, which is, that kind of adds to their value, because, if you were to add those capsules yourself, those usually run you about 50 cents to $1, depending on how, good of a capsule you get, whether it be an airtight or, a Cointane, which is a lower quality but cheaper alternative. And then you have the 30 gram / 1 ounce pandas at 32.99. And then if you look at generic silver, now generic silver is a big one, because a lot of people are like, man, the premiums on generic are up there, $5, $6 over spot. Well, take a look at this. The dealers are paying $3.95 over spot to get 1 ounce rounds. They're paying even more. In fact, that's $4.50 over spot to get 1 ounce bars. 5 ounce bars at $157.45. That equates to $3.75 over spot. I'm sorry, I actually had to look at my sheet on the right to get that one. But you have 100 ounce bars at $309.90. You have 10 ounce bars at $309.90. You have 100 ounce bars at $3,074, and even 1 kilogram bars is $996.33, which is also $375 over spot. So, again, we are looking at very, very inflated premiums, even from the wholesaler to the dealer, before a dealer even gets a chance to sell it to you. Now, again, as I said earlier, I know that people can bring it through and sell it to them, but as one of these dealers said specifically, in fact, I think both of them said it to a point, but one specifically said that like 98% of what's coming through the door is people wanting to buy. Very few people are trying to sell right now. And those that are selling are just because, it's a hard time sale, like they need the money for something or other. And, from what I understood, or from what I got from these dealers, is that they were still paying pretty strong across the counter, which is awesome. And I'm glad to hear that. So these dealers obviously would love, if anyone's ever been worried about if they're going to be available to sell their silver, if it's going to be easy or hard to sell their silver, this kind of proves right here, when they have to pay so much to the wholesaler, of course, they will happily buy your silver across the counter because they can buy it a little bit cheaper than if they had to order it from one of these big wholesalers. And again, guys, this is one of the biggest wholesale companies in the United States. I hear dealers talk about them all the time when I do these phone interviews and things like that. This is where a lot of people source their wholesale silver from. So again, when they're paying, these kind of premiums even to the wholesalers, you kind of understand where they're coming from. So it's not just us that are seeing these premium increases, it's them as well. So just keep that in mind and understand that, these prices, the premiums, maybe they'll eventually come down, maybe they won't. I have a lot of thoughts on that I wanted to share in another video, not this one, because this video is not about that. This video is just to show you what the wholesale prices look like, and now it's been revealed to you as well. So thank you to my friend in Discord who gave me or showed the sheet that everyone can take a look at. That is very, very awesome. If you want to join our Discord server, guys, it's down below. Just make sure you click join Discord. It's a very awesome chat community with over 1,100 people. We're actually closing in on 1,200. We would love to have you in there as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching the video. Like I said earlier, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you like the video and then subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss future notifications. And we will see you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did leave a video above you can check out if you haven't seen it yet. I also want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to my awesome channel supporters scrolling right there on the right hand of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.